Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy. Welcome to the Men's Head Show, covering the Men's Head Show number 59 or something. Jesus Friday number 120, issue number 4. Well, however, I don't know how we even manage this anymore. I don't remember how we manage all this shit anymore with numbers. But we're here. We're live. It's Friday night at 7 p.m. and we've got a packed mega show to be talking about, right? Definitely, as always. Look what I'm drinking out of as well, right? Can you see that? I'm drinking out of a horn cup. And it's got like a kind of like a rune effect. I thought my multi-stream was working. Might be. It might be working now. Might be working. Not too sure. Might be working. I'll have to mix between multi-stream view. I think it is working. I think it is working. I'll try and stick with multi-stream. I'll go back and forth. Between the two. I hope you're all doing well, right? Hope you're all doing well. Let's just get straight into it then, yeah? Get them in. Getting them in. Right. I see a lot of activity in YouTube's Flatliner. Tick, tick, boom. It's me. Abbas T is in. We've got the artist formerly known as Mark McQueen. Sooty is in. How are the lads? Mrs. Cumberbatch. Evening, lads. Flatliner, where's Col? Howdy, Colin. Is full Nielsen, so Rob's in the house as well. That's been a while. Oi, oi. Walk in the outdoors. I'll drink your beer. We've got Chegs in. Hello. I imagine when Chegs says hello, it's like Mrs. Doubtfire's. Hello. Actually, Chegs, you pulled out a big one, didn't you? You pulled out quite a big one today. Like was it like 100,000? Like a big 100,000 one? I saw that. On X Cookie Boys over there, Mr. P. Howdy. I thought you were a Yank for a second there. I ain't a Yank, nah. I'm a Mackin, dude. I'm a Mackin from Sunderland's. From the Sunderlands. I already captains his Kaz. How's Kaz doing? You alright? Boys and girls, are those not sure even at all? Is Ian's in here now? Or Kenny? Skints! Made it! Well done, dude. Thank you so much for jumping in. Check's got 300,000. Get up, lasses, from Steve Fortune. We're in. Is anybody having a drink tonight? I'm drinking a bottle of Peretti. I'm starting to settle in on this one, Kenny. I do like a Peretti. It's a good price point. Kenny, when you do your beer reviews, do you do price point? I don't think I've seen you do a price point. This is quite a good price point. For like, is it a pint? 6.60, so it's over a pint. I think 138 ish, maybe it's a bit more, 150 ish. That's a decent one, that. And I'm drinking it out of a horn. I've also had half a bottle of whiskey to get us going. Yeah, Negroni, and over 300,000 that one. Well done, Chegs. Chegs is back. I'm in the Rumbulian. Is the Rumbulian another pub, a virtual pub? Like the Spread Eagle. Parwitty. And we've got Skins in. Well done, Skins. Thank you so much, dude, for jumping in. Really appreciate it. Really mega appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Packed show, as always. Always a packed show. Always got a big packed show. Here we go. Oh, we've got the wild cam. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Need the wild cam because we're going to review later on anyway, right? After a few more pints and all that, right? We're going to review. I thought it was November's. I've been seeing November's. January 2001's FHM. Rachel Stevens. So that'll be a one for. I am sure Steve Fortune's happy with that. Like, do you know what I need to do? I need to dedicate one night a week to each of the things, like the cover story, the sausage, the fight, the magazine, and pull stuff out. That's what I'll do in the future, right? I'll do all that in the future. we'll be covering that all off. And to do that, we've got the Wild Cam. How good's this? Huh? How good's this? Take this. This is professional level shit. You ain't getting this level of professionalism on other stuff. You only get it here in the Men's Head Show, in the Spread Eagle. So, what do we have? Right? What do we have? So for tonight's mag, here's the mag. Did anybody see that? I've started to create my banner on X as being as parts of this cover. But tonight, we're gonna have a few beers, right? We're gonna have a bit of a laugh. We'll have some chats about what's been going on. But we're gonna cover the cover first. That's what we'll do. We'll talk about Kenny fucking Powers, right? Kenny Powers has been popping up on my Instagram reels loads. Off of Eastbound and Down. Anybody see Eastbound and Down? Eastbound and Down is so good. So funny. Like, every scene is gold. Wouldn't be allowed to do it now. Obviously, really wouldn't be allowed to do it. But is absolutely fucking really, really cool. We're going to have a look at some of those super clips. Piers Morgan is going into the Hall of Sausages because he's a proper sausage, right? He's a sausage fight 1,000 things, and you'll get a chance to win 5 points, right? For each thing you can think of that he's a sausage, right? Do you know what, right, Sooty? Sooty, right? Like, nobody's played a better cunt, right, than Kenny Powers. What's it on? It might be on Prime. It's on like a Prime or a Netflix, right? Will Ferrell's in it as well. Will Ferrell's really good in it. So Kenny Powers is one of these like people who've got like no like endearing like features. I see. There's nothing about him that's good or nice, but you want him to win. He's kind of like a real life version of like Bender off of Futurama. He's a total dick, right? Fucking dick. But you just want him to win. He's just the everyman dick. So Kenny Powers. We're gonna do some Kenny Powers. We'll do that as well. Penguin Pebbler. Hello, Penguin Pebbler. Howdy. Thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you for saying hello as well. We've also got, honestly, the fight this weekend, right? Which is Wardley versus Dubois, is such a fucking banger. Is he your role model? I love him as well. Don Johnson played his dad. What was that bit on? Don Johnson played Will Ferrell's dad. I've got that wrong, have I? Don Johnson played Kenny Powers' dad. Did he? I have to go back and watch them. I watched all of them. They got cancelled. And then just been hitting us loads. Wardley versus Dubois. We're going to look at some of Wardley's banging shots. Dubois' knockouts. And their fight tomorrow night. It is the biggest heavyweight fight of the year. Fuck Fury and Joshua. This really is the big one. We're going to look at that. And we're going to do a thing called Remembering COVID. Because, I think, jumped up, right, on a reel. And it was just a load of, people tweeting about COVID. During COVID. Saying, if you're unvaccinated, you should be killed. And, if you're unvaccinated, then... It's what the fuck? Why would... Piers Morgan was, really harsh. He's a right dick, Piers Morgan. Proper. So we're going to remember, you know how easy it is for people to become divided and be against your neighbour. Neighbours were fucking... Let me go on full screen for this. During COVID, neighbours were shopping each other up because, somebody went out for a walk. What the fuck's wrong with people? Anyway, we're going to talk about that as well. That's me, Penguin Pebbler. I'm going to turn this off on X now, as it seems it's mainly YouTube. You're right, Mr. P. YouTube gets all the chat. But I'm trying to push out on X because I'm hoping one day Elon Musk says, you know what? We need to do more on streaming for X. Absolutely need to do more. And he starts to create a better thing on X. But until then, it's all on YouTube. If I could ask you all to do me a favour, the cost of tonight's stream is nothing. But like a thumbs up in X or on YouTube will go a long way, I think. Do you know what I mean, maybe? But a thumbs up would be fantastic, guys and gals. That would be amazing. So we're going to do that. I've got 5, count them, 5 stories from the week. We've got a really good Redneck Brawl this week. The Redneck Brawl this week's a proper one. I've picked a fight, right? This feed's about 3 minutes behind. Which one? Well, this feed's about... The X behind X. Is it? I think it should be pretty sharpish. I've had this before, right, where... Oh, it's a few seconds behind on X. Ah, it is a few seconds behind on X. Alright, there's a little bit behind on X. I've had this before when I do this multi-stream shit. But when I don't do the multi-stream, I don't see the multi-stream content. Not all of the comments pop up. They do pop up on the screen that you can see, but not on the screen I look at to read the clips. I like that clip in the app as a brawl. So, the brawl this week, I've picked a fight. Like a proper fight, a skilled fighting. We'll do that. Got the pub quiz at the end. That's if... is Mrs. Cumberbatch still there? You still watching? We've got Mrs. Cumberbatch's pub quiz. And we'll just do the usual, man. We'll just have a chat. We'll have a laugh. Do all the usual. How we doing? As I drink my Peretti out of a horn. Oh, Penguin Pebbler. Right. We have people who've got form for that. People will go away and have the tea and come back, right? And then they'll pick up where they left off. And then they comment and say, why are you not talking to us? I'm like, fucking that was like 13 minutes ago. That happens a lot. Mrs. Cumberbatch is there. So, I tell you what, I'm going to give away some dead cheap, easy 3 points. So, Penguin Pebbler, you might not know this, right? But during this 2-hour presentation, that's what it is, a 2-hour presentation, I give away points. The person with the most points at the end of the evening, at about 9 PM, is our champion of that week. You get points because of whenever I come up with something or can't think of something, people who help us fill in the gaps gets 5 points. And at the end, you get to close the gap because we do a pub quiz. The pub quiz we cover movies. Well, I don't know what she's covered this week, but Mrs. Cumberbatch, who does this is what Mrs. Cumberbatch looks like in real life, as a cartoon. So this is Mrs. Cumberbatch, who's on here. Becky is a cartoonified real lifer. Does that make sense? Right, so that's what that is, right? I think I'm real time now. I move the screen. Well, you're in real time. So you're gonna get a chance to win some points. At the end, you get to close the gap with a pub quiz where we talk about movies, sport, TV shows, ads, and music. And then whoever's the winner is the winner. Nobody gets anything yet, but I will be giving away prizes in the future. Honest to God, I promise. Look at the size of my hair. Fucking hell. If you wonder why do I wear a cap, it's because that's what my hair looks like. My fucking Herman Munster. Look at the size of that. Look at that. I could be Wolverine. I could do a Wolverine. So I wear a cap as well. Penguin Pebbler, or PP, Mr. P. That's why I wear a cap. Right then, so, cover special. That reminds me, right? Just remembered one of the covers that we did 8 months ago had Megan Fox on. Just seen a video of Megan Fox actually. Fucking hell, she looks so hot. Fucking so hot. Jesus Christ. It's her with Machine Gun Kelly. What an absolute twat he is. Fucking rat bastard twat. Machine Gun Kelly. He's banging Megan Fox. Fucking hell. Madness. Anyway, when Megan Fox spots out Subservience, I am ordering one. I didn't say boobies, no. Didn't say boobies, cuz. Scotch gay. But my hair's gear. Is it? The Wolfman of Sunderland. I'll have to post my Wolverine hair. Right, so, first 5 points of the evening. All you got to do is see it. And get this right, because some of you still get this, and some of you will get this wrong. But first 5 points tonight, just type in 5 points. You can either see a 5 PTS, or 5 points. You see it, you get it. I'll put your name down on my list of people who are going to have points tonight, and then we'll kick off from there. So, Kenny, I already wrote Kenny's name down, so Kenny gets 5 points. Oh, Mr. P, I'm going to call you Mr. P, gets 5 points. Ian, 5 points, so does it wrong. Fuck's sake, Ian. 5 points for the artist known as Mark McQueen. Becky gets 5. Chegs gets it wrong. I'll give him it anyway. Fucking hell, Chegs. 5 points, 5 points. Kaz gets 5 points. Skins is in. Skins is in the game of 5 points. Well, Kenny keeps on writing 5 points. Good. Well done. We're all there. Good on. Cool. Right. So then, the cover special. We're gonna first cover off. Oh, actually, we do this first, don't we? My editorial. So the second page of the Men's Head Show magazine. Steve Fortune says me. Fucking, I'll give him it. I'll give him it. Sooty. Does Sooty see it as well? I'll give Sooty that as well. Sooty. Oh, Sooty. I saw. Let's go back to Sooty actually for a second. I saw there was a thing on X, and I tried to tag you in on it, but I forgot what your X name is. And I was searching for Sooty. I was like, fucking hell, what is it? What is it? I couldn't find you. And then by the time I found you, I couldn't find the tweet again. The tweet was that there was a canal boat in the shape of a penis. Have you seen it? It's this massive pink member with like a proper bell end. So that sounds crude, sorry. But it's a big ship. I was like, oh, this is right up Sooty's. This is right up his alley, this. And I couldn't find you. It's because you have a different name, haven't you? On X, and I forgot it. I know you was Sooty. I'll give you 5 points, Bosty. This is quite professional. I'm impressed. This is Oh, hey, dude. Fucking, I've got all the bells and whistles, pal. All the bells and whistles. I can do Wildcam. I can do that shit. I've got a song at the end as well. I've got clips. I've got all kinds of stuff, man. This is relatively professional. But I do an editorial. So issue 4's editorial was, I say, fucking hell, I really need to start clipping the live stream so I can push out some shorts. So I spent, who farted I, and I couldn't think of it, mate. I couldn't think of it. I spend 2 hours, I prepare loads during the week, right? I know I downplay it a bit, but I do actually prepare quite a lot to entertain you guys for 2 hours. Are you entertained? For 2 hours, right? I need to start clipping the 2 hours into some shorts. But on a Saturday morning, I was fucking really hungover, and then I cannot be arsed, and then I'm thinking about the next week, but I need to start doing that. So I said, that's Saturday's job. Even though I'll have a hangover, that's it. And looking forward to the fight this weekend. It's a proper one. Merch alert. Here's the new merch. So on the front, you get the Men's Head Show thing, and on the back it says Dicks and Bitches, which is a throwback to last week's show. So Mr. P, go back to last week and see why I was talking about Dicks and Bitches. I can't remember. I did do one clip. I pushed one clip out, and fucking hell, I was pissed, man. I was really pissed. What was I talking about? I was talking about the Jane Doe thing. Then the John and Jane Doe. Jesus. It was... Oh, I remember. Don't forget... Dude. This is... Thank you very much, Mr. P. So, this is the ancestral roots, right, of this is from... Don't forget your toothbrush and TFI Friday, Lads Mags, right, loaded FHM. The ancestral roots of this is that. I'm 47 years old now, right, 47. So I loved all that. This is the ancestral roots. So that merch isn't actually available, right? It's just a joke. But you never know, one day, maybe it's one day, we can have some merch. Maybe we get some merch on the go. Right. Kenny fucking Powers. He was, honest to God, he is so cool. You could never ever do this. This is Danny McBride, who's a comedic actor. He's part of kind of like a comedy group, isn't he? With I guess Seth Rogen. Is it Seth Rogen? Is that what he's called? There's a load of them, right? They've been a load of movies together. They were in a fucking Aliens movie, which is wild. But Danny McBride for me is the funniest in Eastbound and Down when he is he's Kenny fucking Powers. I've added the fucking. I just believe it deserves it, right? So same age as my brother makes fucking sense. Good old, right? So we're gonna watch some Kenny fucking Powers, right? We're gonna watch some Kenny Powers just for a bit, right? Kenny's mate was good with his Mexican wife. His mate, I think you, Chegs. If me and you had a show, like, I'd be the Kenny Powers, and you'd be the little bald dude with a little dick. I think that's how our relationship would be. You'd be the one who was like, you'd be my sidekick, like totally like in love with us, right? Anyway, just thought I'd have a gun at your Chegs because of the. You weren't here 2 weeks back. You weren't here. Actually, how are you here now? I thought you've got some kind of like massive love life going on. What's going on with the love life? And if that's ended, I am so sorry, mate. I didn't mean to bring up open wounds. Yeah, but we did celebrate you a little bit for when you took the piss out of us by putting me with a skinny arm in a pride coat. But I hope all's well with your love life. In all honesty, mate. Being a dick there I am. Just a usual dick. So here's Kenny Powers.
Need to win. Atlanta, you're fucking out. Kenny Powers is now a free agent. Find a bar and get shit-faced, huh? Get me paid, bitch! Superstar!
We got you this year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I get a shit ton of fan mail, so that's a lot of mail to go through. But yeah, I mean, I think I did. Y'all get that the tanning bed I sent y'all last year?
Yeah, the one you sent 3 years ago.
3 years? Wow. Well, it is a tanning bed, you know. So, you boys ever tag team anybody? Beat up any kids in your neighborhood? When we were kids, me and your dad used to beat the shit out of these retard brothers that used to live down the street from us. Hilarious. I mean, this guy was the most ruthless one. Now, I'm sitting here, he's got a family, he's got a nice shirt on.
We try and teach our children not to make fun of others who are challenged.
Mongoloid Mike, is that what you used to call him? Just bust his head open with a stick, remember that?
Okay, I think we're gonna tone down the language, right?
I mean, my mind's still blown you got 3 kids. I mean, I remember when you having this one. Old Blondie over here.
We got 3.
3 handsome young men. The Powers away.
That littlest one's a girl.
You certainly are.
Now, right, I'm gonna just jump in there, right. We'll come back to Kenny fucking Powers. Reminds me a little bit of Batesy. So you know my best pal's called Bates, right? He gets in here now and again. He's fucking gear crashed the show once. Really funny story today. Well, it is to me anyway. I've been getting my kitchen ripped out. Kitchen, flooring, utility, all that kind of shit been getting ripped out. New shit getting put in. Now, with the new shit getting put in, I had to get beading around the flooring. I had to finish it off. And I got to get the beading for some reason. Well, I'm a proper professional. So I'd ordered it. I went to Screwfix in Sunderland to get it. Now, Batesy, he works just over the road from Screwfix. And I thought, like, fucking hell, like, if the universe aligns, I might see my best pal. Because we're like lunchtime. Well, anyway, I gans into Screwfix. I gets this bead and hoist it in the car. And as I'm pulling out, Batesy pulls out of his work, right, in front of us. How fucking mental is that? So I pull out behind my best pal. in this industrial estate. So I thought, oh, I'm going to really fucking wind up here. So I fly up behind his ass. I'm hitting their fucking horn. I'm trying to overtake it. And I'm being a right dangerous, evil twat. And he takes off. I'm sure he shits himself that there's like a big dog trying to get him for like drugs, money or something. He fucking takes off. So I fucking chase after him. I kind of chase him because my car's not great quick. But I'm all over the road, and I'm all over his mirrors. And he's at the junction. Finally gets to the junction. So I quickly pull up because I think he's going to be aware here because I do think he's shit his pants. So I pulls beside and says, it's just me, man, you fucking idiot. And there's him and his pal. And it was good times. That was good fun. I just pull up and I was like, fuck, it's just me, man. You fucking idiot. And he's like, you're right, you daft cunt. I thought you were some kind of lunatic. Anyway, he reminds me a little bit of Kenny Powers. Because he's a bit of a... I didn't even know what the connection is there. But I had to tell you about seeing Batesy on the road, giving him a really hard time and proper hassle. And I've been texting him saying, like, fucking stay out of my zone. Every time you come into my zone, I'm going to be chasing you out. And that is my zone. Anyway. Kenny fucking Powers. Oh, fuck! Knee sound! Oh, man. I'm going to go back on that one. Oh, fucking, that's a right noob. That's a fucking right noob thing. Apologies, everybody, for knee sound. I'm not normally that unprofessional. Fuck!
Alright, so let me get this straight. So, I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room, too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here. Yeah, so I bet, hey, this one is done, too. You can take that as well.
Thank you.
Okay. And can I wear the Scream mask? The mask from Scream. When I do you from behind. Hello.
Anyway, you get the gist. You get the gist. That's Kenny Powers, right? Fucking hell. Sorry I fucked up there. That's not normally like me. Mr. P, this is not a reflection of my professionalism. Normally I am on it. Just there, I just wasn't. Chegs' missus is on holiday, is back tomorrow, so might not see Chegs for a few weeks because his Chegs going to be under the thumb. Remember that as its expression, under the thumb. I feel as if that might be Chegs in the future. But I just wanted a reason to tell you about my story with my best pal and how I made him shit his pants today when I saw him on the roads. So that was fucking Kenny fucking Powers. He's on, I'm sure it's on, it's not on Netflix. I'm going to say Eastbound and Down is on Prime. You'll not see a show like that again, ever. Unless we all get back to being normal. It really will require being back to being normal before we can actually see a fucking Kenny Powers again. Oh! Hall of sausages? The Hall of Sausages. Jeez, we've got a new one. I'm sticking Piers Morgan in this week. Right. I'm saying here, right, so this is the thing, you get 5 points here. You tell me why Piers Morgan should be in the Hall of Sausages. For me, it's his COVID remarks, which I'm going to touch on in a bit, right? The HS Tiki-Toki thing, which was fucking hilarious. And he's just a general twat, isn't he? Now, the weird thing is sometimes I actually like him. Sometimes I like what he says, and sometimes I kind of like fucking agree. If I'm honest, but I do think he's a fucking absolute sausage. Mark's in because he's an Arsenal fan. Mark, Arsenal winning the league. Mrs. Cumberbatch is saying, because she's a twat, that puts Mark and Becky on 5 points each because he's still alive. Jeez, oh, that's wild. That's harsh. Skins, he was in the same Mason Lodge as a Mason Lodge. What does that mean? Like Masonic dudes. Skins, giving you 5 points for that. Piers Morgan is the sausage's sausage, says Steve. I'll give you that. Just heard my name. I'm multitasking. Talking shit on X at the same time. I'm paying attention though. Good old Mr. P. He's always been a cunt. If you remember when he got sacked for saying what our men didn't do. I can't remember. Because he has been like a mega twat a number of times. He was phone tapping like kids. Wasn't he? Was he not phone tapping like the parents of kids who've died or something? Something evil like that. I'm sure he fucking was. And he walked off a show on ITV. He walked off the live show. He's walked off his own show a couple of times. HS Tiki Toki had him like proper. Oh, he is a right fucking dick. And if you look back, right, look at this. So far in the Hall of Sausages, he fits right in. Starmer, Neville, Andrew, Zach Polanski, Kate Galloway, and Piers Morgan. He just fits in, didn't he? It just feels right that he should be in there. Totally feels right. So Masonic Lodge in Barnes. Barnes where? Skins, whereabouts are you? Barnes. Not Barnes, the area in Sunderland, is it? There's a Barnes in Sunderland. Skins, are you in the northeast? All white knight cunts. White knight. Not heard that saying before. Oh, hi, all whiteys. Oh, I'm being racist. Didn't you worry? Didn't you worry, Steve? Right? I've got some bad black people coming up. Right? I'll re-tip it all. Right? I've got some right dicks who are black as well. So don't you worry. I will balance this out. As you know, right? Men said is not a DEI. Is not associated with DEI. If you're a dick, you're a dick. It doesn't matter, right? It just happens that the people I've picked out have been whiteys. Didn't you worry? I'll focus on some blacks. Didn't you worry? I don't remind him. He stirs it up a bit. That Russell Brand thing from a few days ago was golden. That was horrid. I couldn't even watch that, Mr. P. It was so awful to watch. Just pouring through his Bible. He's gold. I mean, didn't get so. He does what he does, and he does it really well. He creates viral clips. He creates chaos, and he does a really good job at that. It's just I don't like his thoughts. Half of the time I'm like kind of like, oh yeah, great, give Russell Brand a hard time, dig it. But some of the time, oh, I've got that Ziggler thing. Got that. Barnes, we played rugby just over the River Thames. All right, so full of cunts. Oh, but we've got a Barnes in Sunderland. Now I'm very local in my skins. Barnes. Oh, yeah, I know the Barnes. The Barnes area of Sunderland. I didn't think about beyond the northeast. I'm very much northern, my dude. Very northern. Right, well done, guys. Well done. Right. I've got some clips actually. I'm going to share some clips of Piers Morgan because I do feel as if he needs the odd clip. Right, so let's have a look, please. And this is. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I mean, this is a couple of dickheads. Here. It's a couple of the mag. Here we go. Put the sound on. Fucking hell, I've got to do. I do about 10 people's jobs. If you see some really fucking shit, actually, there are some podcasts who do this recorded. So they're not even doing it live. They just do it recorded. They'll have a team of 3 or 4 people behind them putting up the odd thing. I do this shit live by myself. That deserves a well done or a howdy. If you think I do a good job, right, I'll give you 5 points. But you've got to say a howdy. Stick a howdy in the comments. You'll get 5 points. And that's celebrating the great job I do here every single Friday evening, right? On the Men's Said Show. Give us a howdy. Or didn't it, you set of bastards, right? It's up to you. Oh, well done, Becky. Becky loves us. Right.
Innocent or guilty? How would I know?
Well, you do know I'm innocent. I can see it all over your face, Piers.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
I don't know what you're guilty of or innocent of. But
Well, you sat there and told me that Israel wasn't committing a genocide and you were wrong. And you told me that the vaccine was important and you were wrong. And you told me that I was going to go to jail in Romania and you were wrong. So your whole life you've been wrong.
I didn't.
I don't mind. We're going to come to it in a second, right? Rob, what time is it? Where you are? Rob, it's rare to see a Rob, a full Nielsen in here. Because it's like middle of the night, I think, for Rob. I'm not too sure. Or it's like during, or you're at work. I can't remember how it works, actually, mate. But I do feel as if it's like kind of like 2:36. So this is like work time, isn't it? This is like banging to work. Long ass week. Thank you for being here, dude. It's been a while since I've seen you, mate. See you obviously on the WhatsApp. Oh, that's another thing, yes. The Men Said Show, we do have a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group, right, it's a safe space for fellas to have a laugh and to share stuff outside of the glare of X and YouTube and Instagram, right? If you want to be in, you've got to be a good fella, right? You probably have to answer some qualifying questions, I think, maybe. But if you want in, right, give us a shout. Because I said, we're always looking for good fellas to be in the WhatsApp, the Men Said WhatsApp group, right? What was I saying? Oh, right, that was. I mean, that's Andrew Tate, right? And howdy. Oh, me multi-stream's not giving us content. Howdy, normally I just listen. Good value, fella. Cheese skins. Yeah, but my fucking multi-stream's not working. To be fair, nobody's really chatting to that on X. I'll just keep my eye open on the X one. Weldon school, but yes, alright. I'm gonna have to just try to keep my eye open on anybody that throws up an X account. Right, Skins gets 5 as well. Skins, this is Mark Skins and Becky in the lead with 15 points. He is a bit of a dick. So, what else do we have? Put the mag back up. Let's get rid of X for a second. The mag. Oh, man. I came on here because I assumed it was better for interaction. It is. YouTube is better for interaction, massively. Like, Elon needs to sort his fucking gig out, right? He needs to sort his shit out when it comes to X. He's got this massive platform that's the most interactive of all platforms, right? But doesn't invest in the streaming capabilities at all. Like, I mean, he's got 1,000 other things going on. He's doing fucking rockets and robots and battery cars, right, and digging holes in the ground and all that. I get it, but he does need to get his fucking shit together on X, without a doubt. So I know you've went really quiet. I did notice that you've been real quiet on Twitter, but this is fucking big, man. This is really, really big. So, Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. It's tomorrow night on like DAZN or wherever you watch it, wherever you catch your fights. And this is a really, really good mega story. I've got Disclosure. That's one of the stories tonight. Disclosure. The Fabio. Do people know Fabio Wardley's background, his story? It's bonkers. So Fabio Wardley, who is the current WBC heavyweight champion, right? He started off life playing football. He was in the Ipswich team, like the juniors. He was working there, right? Hi, Leila. Say hi to Leila, everybody. He was playing. Oh, Steve, if I say anything mad, apologies, right? Apologies. Piers Morgan denied hacking when NOTW were deleting Dowler's voice messages to make room for more. Her parents thought she was still alive because the message. Oh, jeez, so. Aye, that is right. That is wild, isn't it? They were deleting the voice messages themselves, and they thought that she must have been doing it herself. Oh, that is evil. Fucking hell. That is absolutely pure evil. Can you believe that? Oh man, that is wild. Back to the. That is mad. That is mad, right? It's a man's show for the boys. It's okay. She's only allowed to say hi. Good old. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Layla. Happy birthday, Layla, for tomorrow. Happy birthday. How old's Layla tomorrow? Like 9? I think she'll be 9 actually. Piers' worst night. That is. I mean, that is pure. That is pure. How's he like doing stuff on the internet? How's he not cancelled? He should be. I mean, I didn't put him in for this. Who told us that story there? Ian, you get another 5 points for that. Because that is proper nasty. Anyway, Fabio Wardley, right? He was a young lad playing for Ipswich. Gets a horrific injury, right? And can it continue? So he gets a job as a recruiter. So he's phoning people up to get lined up to jobs. My eldest birthday tomorrow. He turns 14. Oh, it's formerly known as Matt McQueen. How's he still walking? And that Kaz? How's he still kicking about? Happy birthday to the eldest of the McQueens. 14 tomorrow. Anyway, mine and my daughter's birthday tomorrow. What them? Kenny and his daughter's birthday tomorrow as well. Is that right, Kenny? Walk Kenny outdoors. I'll drink your beer. You have the same birthday as your daughter. Do you know what is a fact, right? Is a proper fact. This is wild as well. If you put 23 people into a room, there's a 50% chance that somebody will share birthdays. How mad's that? How absolutely mental is that? A lot of people had sex in August. Yeah. Mad. So Fabio, right? He was a recruitment dude. Trying to find people for a job. And at the age of 20-year-old, he decides he needs another kind of like sporting outlet, something competitive. He can't play football anymore because his ankle's gone. So he steps into the gym for the first time at 20-year-old. He does 4 white-collar boxing. So has anybody ever thought of doing white collars? Right? So I've thought about doing it. Then I've thought, fuck that. I'm fucking in my 40s. Can't be doing that. He does 4 white-collar boxing fights. He brays everybody. And when you watch his fights, he's not great. He's powerful and he's sluggish, right? And then he turns pro. And now, 15 years later, he's had 20-odd fights. He's a world champion. And if he beats Dubois tomorrow, he's got a legitimate chance, right? Well, actually, he can. If he beats Dubois tomorrow, he can call out Usyk and say, "I want all the belts." How mad! That's like it's Rocky. It's a genuine Rocky story. Is the Dubois? Now, I'm dead excited for it. So I'm going to show you some. This is the biggest heavyweight fight this year, without a doubt. And it's 50. I don't know who's going to win because they're both. Dubois is a proper banger. He really, really is, right? Here is. Let's have a look. So let's look. Let's watch. This is Dubois banging out, just ironing out Joshua. So everybody loves Joshua, right? Dubois didn't half iron him out last year.
Joshua can't get off the road. Anthony Joshua.
He proper levels him, mate. He proper does. I feel sorry for my opponents. That's my Achilles heel.
Just seems to be able to outlast Hrgovic at this point.
This is Hrgovic fights next weekend against Dave Allen. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, and he caught him again. And that'll do it for the... Good shots again from Dubois. Miller's rocking. Miller's gone backwards. He's hurt.
Miller.
Can Dubois get the left?
Miller, don't know if you remember, a few weeks ago there was a video I put on of a guy who got his hair knocked off. He got punched in the head and he had a toupee on and his hair got knocked off. That's him. That's Miller, by the way.
Finish. He's playing to the crowd, Miller, but he's hurt in there. He's fooling no one, including Daniel Dubois. Inside the...
Dubois is a proper fucking banger. Proper banger. But here's, this was good. This is Wardley. He fought Justus Uni. He got nailed all the way through it. He was getting beat all the way through
Heavyweight heir apparent, possibly.
But he pulls it. He's a big puncher, Wardley. He pulls it big.
Hovering around, waiting for a shot. Usyk and Dubois meet. Joseph Parker, Ajit Kabayel. There's all sorts of heavyweight.
That was like round 10, I think. And he was behind on all the judges' scorecards by like 4 or 5 rounds. And he's there. Look at that. That's because his jaw has been removed from his fucking head. His jaw is no longer attached to the head. Fucking wild, isn't it? Absolute wild. Total wild. Well, those two beasts are fighting tomorrow night. Both of them have got a knockout of a 95% knockout ratio. Somebody's getting knocked out tomorrow night. It is on. It's going to be an absolute belter. That brings me to my thinking around fight nights. So, you know, I thought about doing like fight night watch-alongs, but it doesn't really work, I don't think. I don't think you can really like do it. When I watch fight night watch-alongs, the people know what they're talking about. I'll just be going, ooh, ah, whoa, jeez-o. They didn't watch me doing it. But what I was thinking about, lads, is in the WhatsApp group, right, in the future anyway, is use my phone to stream the fight so you can watch the fight through WhatsApp, and I'll somehow bring myself on to do this and chat along and have a laugh and a few beers within the physical spread eagle. My boy Steve here, Steve was saying that he'll definitely jump into the physical spread eagle for some of these nights in the future. So that would be a belter, an absolute belter. I've got a few more videos on Dubois and on Wardley, but I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to leave it. But I tell you what, if you're into fighting, 5 points. Who do you think's going to win? Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Just who do you think's going to win, Dubois or Wardley? Let me know. I'll give you 5 points for being involved. I'll give you 5 beautiful points for being involved in the guesswork of Wardley versus Dubois. And I need a new... I do need a new Peretti. Oh, Becky. Becky thinks Dubois. So does Ian. Oh, Mark's cursed Wardley. You bastards, Mark. Mark picks the wrong dude every single time. We do it Kenny Outdoors. We do it we do a Redneck Brawl, right? We'll do one in about 20 minutes. There's a fight, but everybody picks red or blue. Mark gets it wrong 100% of the time. Mark gets it wrong 100% of the time. Fucking hell. He totally gets it wrong all the time. So, actually, if you want some safe money tomorrow, put money on whatever Mark said the other was. Mark said, what did Mark say at Wardley? Right, so Dubois is 100% winning tomorrow night. Right, 100%. There's no doubt about it now. Right, there's no doubt about it. Dubois wins tomorrow, everybody. I've seen into the future. I've seen the future, and it's a Dubois win. Fucking hell. Mark honestly could not pick a winner. Could not pick a winner. Awesome. Right. Be classed for a few Kamsky geezers to get in the spread eagle. Walking outdoors, knocking out IP. Be fucking classed. Stay. Be really good. Now that my kitchen's like almost done, I'll go on holiday in a couple of weeks. But then my summer project is I've got a page for it in the magazine. Is the spread eagle. I need to get it done, man. It's like do you know it's in your heart. You just need to do the thing. It's in my heart. There's camping space in the garden. Kenny, you definitely camp in the garden if you want. I'll pick you up. You can have as much as you can fill in the spread eagle. You can set up a tent in the garden, 100%. Dubois, but I don't want him to. And not that I'm against Dubois. I'm just really up for the Wardley story. Really, really up for it. Right. What else was there? We're going to do that in a bit. I'm not showing you that one yet. That's really good. That. Right. So that was that. Oh, remembering COVID. Fucking hell. It's wild, isn't it? That COVID was 2020. Was it 21? And the things that were put on us were so extreme, yet everybody just went along with it. And it was forgotten. Then it was forgotten. Everybody's back to normal. Everybody's pleased to be back to normal. And it's everybody's forgot about it. And there's been, I'm not going into COVID. There's been inquiries that have meant nothing, mate. But ultimately, the Americans and the Chinese built a super virus, and for some reason it got out and went around the world. It wasn't really that deadly, right? But they decided that everybody should be locked down and all of your rights should be taken away, and everybody should have a mandatory vaccine that had only been tested on 6 mice. Just some kind of fucking horror story, innit? But it actually did happen. But fuck me, Jeezo, right? Who, fucking some of these comments. So I pulled out some old tweets. So there's a video, and I pulled out some old tweets from it. And here they are. Here's the old tweets. James, I think, can you see that? Who the fuck could that knobhead James Corden give a knuckle sandwich to? So James Corden says, those who refuse experimental jab deserve a knuckle sandwich and should be excluded from society. Exactly. James Corden, who the fuck are you doing, you fucking bell end? This is why I put Piers Morgan in. People who refuse to get jabbed but whine about lockdowns really are a special breed of stupid, selfish pricks. Honest to God, I couldn't hate Piers Morgan more after I'd read these. That's why I've inducted him to the Hall of Sausages. He's a right fucking rat cunt. He's a fucking rat cunt. And sorry if oh shit, see, there's Layla around. If Layla's there, so sorry about those words. Footballers, I'm sorry, actually, Steve. Sorry, mate. I just got this has really wound me up. This page. Footballers who refuse to be jabbed should be refused treatment for injuries. After all, why should they trust doctors about treatment for broken legs and torn ligaments if they don't trust them about a life-saving vaccine? The fuck are you on about? Piers Morgan? What a rat! He's the biggest rat ever. CNN's Lena Wen. The unvaccinated should not be allowed to leave their homes. Jeez, oh. The unvaccinated become a lethal liability we can ill afford. And it's time to punish Britain's 5 million vaccine refuse nicks. They put us all at risk of more restrictions, says Andrew Neil. Remember, COVID was basically the flu. The flu went around for a bit, right? And we weren't allowed to leave our house. I have a pal, right? I have a pal, and now and again I remember this and I take the piss out of him. I have a pal who, he was in a supermarket when you had to do the 2 metre thing, and everybody stayed away at 2 metres. and this young child was like 4-year-old, like came close to him while he was like, kneeling down for bread, and he shouted back. He went 2 meters, and he screamed 2 meters at this little kid, right? And every time I remember that, I send him a message saying 2 meters. Are you fucking dickhead? Absolute dickhead. I mean, I got the first vaccine. I thought it was a joke at first. When it first happened, I remember being at work saying this is fucking bullshit. And then it really kicked. I was like, fucking hell, this is real. So I got the first vaccine, and I was like, after that, I was like, fucking hell, this is clearly not good. And they need more of that. Jeez, oh. Jeez, oh. Right. That was the cover special. What do you think of the cover? That's not the end of the magazine, though. That's not the end of the magazine, because we've also got, as I said, got this. So, the spread eagle has been quiet. I've been really quiet on the physical spread eagle, but what you will see is that on X, I have created a spread eagle X account. And I'm going to start to do stuff on that X account from the spread eagle. So I'll be posting menus, bands that we have on, fights that happen. I'm going to start to push it from the spread eagle. And I will be building the spread eagle in the summer. It's definitely coming. Definitely coming. And if I can get the Kamsky geezers in, that'd be good fun, man. Be good fun. Be really good fun for this, the evolution of the Men's Head show on a Friday evening. Would be brilliant for what do you call it? For the fight nights. So I'll be putting on a big screen, free beer. It'll be an amazing night for anybody who comes along the Spread Eagle for fight nights. And if I can do what I can, where I'll film it through a camera, through just our WhatsApp group, people will get to experience the fight and all the jazz themselves live as well. That's the plan. Once I've got the kitchen at the rear, getting older, get back. That is the thing. That's the thing. So it's coming. It's coming. Fucking hell, it's 8 o'clock and I haven't even touched the top 5 yet. The top 5 I've got Met Gala, the Odyssey, right? The Eaglelution. The Eaglelution will be televised. I dig it. I've got the Odyssey, the hantavirus, and the hantavirus is not really about the virus, it's about the absolutely shit fucking cruise ship they're on. What a shit one. 3 months in disclosure, Met Gala. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though, I'm going to go for a piss. Fucking hell, I'm taking so long to get through this content. I used to rattle through all this. I'll get through these 5 quickly. We'll do the fight. We'll do the FHM. We'll do the pub quiz. Right? I'd say we'll roll. Let me just find a good little breaker. I'm going to put this on. I like this, right? I think this is a cool little break video. It's got any sound. Doesn't need any sound. So, can you see? Can you all see that properly? Can you read that? Is that readable? Because I've got a different one to do if it's not. This will not be real. This must be fictitious, right? It's got to be. It is quality, right? It is quality if this is real. But this is a text exchange between a boss and an employee that goes wrong. I really dig it. I'm going to go for a wee. You can watch this for a little bit while I go and I come back. I'll only be a couple minutes. It's a good one. Proper good one. The men said lights. Oh no, it's a bit darker as well, isn't it? Read this. Can you read that or not? Is it too small? Read. It's. I can't believe it's real. It's too perfect. It's too perfect, Mr. P, to be real. I can't believe it's real. My phone, indeed. My phone's indeed. You get the gist. You get the gist. You get the gist. I just thought it was a decent one as a bit of a break. Right. So, where's the mag? Where's the mag? Right. Met Gala. The Vivus. The Odyssey. I'll probably miss a couple because we haven't got loads of time, have we? I will touch on fucking the Met Gala, man. Fucking the Met Gala. Absolute fucking wild. Now, the wildest part of it all is, well, there's two really, geez, oh, I've captured quite a bit. But this, I mean, I didn't understand. What on earth is going on? This is Rachel Zegler. She was in Snow White. And she does this jaw. Look at him. What's going on with the jaw? What the fuck is she on? So I don't think she's on drugs. This is not like a coke MDMA response, right? It's not. It's a. She thinks that this is like her being insanely like attractive, super main character. Now I'd bang her. Of course I'd bang her. Fuck, no one's seeing that. Right, no one's seeing that we won't bang her. Of course we would. Fucking hell. But I just didn't like. I wouldn't like that eye to eye contact. I'd be like, what? I didn't even think it would put us off. Actually, I'm bullshitting. That wouldn't put me off at all. So I'm calling it, but it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. Actually, right? I didn't think it is. I've got video footage, right? So one of the things I've got as well, which I'll only show this in the physical real life. Did I put the light on? Has it always been on? I'll turn that off. Has that light always been on? It does look like it. I think it's more main character syndrome. Well, I can bang chicks I hate, but she might be that off-putting that would go limp. Nah, it's still smasher. Total smash. Absolute smash. Told you it was in a go. It would have. You told you if you could have gone. I think it's more main character syndrome. Calm down, fella. I'm starting to just think about switching off early. Like, oh right, actually, right, lads, time to gun. That's time to gun. But I think it's main character syndrome. But I tell you what though, she's not the only one. Fucking hell, man. See this fucker. To be fair, that's quite impressive. I wouldn't smash this though. I wouldn't be smashing. Has anyone even seen Snow White and the 7 CGI monstrosities? I mean, I haven't seen it. Nah. She pulled that move out though. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Fucking hell, I forgot to tell you. Right. One of the things I used to do, right, from 1994 to about 2015, I used to film everything on a camcorder. On camcorders, right? I used to film fucking everything. And now I've got about 50 hours worth of content of and this is before this is before YouTube. It's before the internet. There was no reason for I used to just do it. For me and me pals to have a few drinks, bit weed, on a Friday night like this. Just, do you know what? I ain't changed. To be fair, I have not changed in 30 years. I'm still doing the same shit, right? And I've got some session. I used to have a flat in Moorside in Sunderland, and we'd all end up back there on a Friday, Saturday night at like 2 o'clock in the morning after getting the clubs and all that, and everybody be on MDMA and like pills and all kinds. We never coke then; it was always MDMA. And I've got video footage of us sort of sitting down on the come down. I've got hours of it, and everybody's like. So I don't think it's gear, because when you're on the gear, you're like fucking. All of your face is activated. All of your face is proper activated. If you come to Spread Eagle, right? I'll stick it on the Spread Eagle. It's not a one to put on the internet, right? I will stick it on the Spread Eagle. Fucking hell. But well, that isn't it? I don't know who she is. Heidi Klum. That's pretty decent. This fucking rat. Who's this? Cardi B. Like, what's going on here? It is Hunger Games. It's very Hunger Games. They think they're so important, right? Got arrested once for possession of speed, and my uncle called it poor man's job. Mark, you've had a checkered background. We all know your checkered background. Sam Smith. I watched some apps. If Hunger Games is real, it's about this dude. Oh, it's Dave Fortune, what you said. I watched it for curiosity and can confirm it absolutely fucking dreadful. What is? This is Sam Smith is 100% fucking nut jobs. Definitely. Oh, Elaine's in. Elaine, I can see it's just very small on my other screen. Nut jobs. Thank you for being here, Elaine. Elaine, you'll have to sign up onto YouTube. Everybody chats really well on YouTube. You'll have to get yourself across there. Although I am obviously streaming to X. But you see this? Yeah, listen, Whiteys. This is all your fault, Whiteys. That this black transgender disabled person isn't a model on the fucking on the what you call it? On the red carpet and that. This is your fault, Whiteys. Whiteys.
I was an anomaly to the industry. Arguably in many ways today, really I still am. I think it's time to say the quiet part out loud. The fashion industry is unlikely to book or pay black trans feminine and or physically disabled models to do runway, editorial, and or campaign because of an absence of whiteness.
Here you go, Whiteys. This is all your fault, right? The reason why brands don't want to put him/her on the front cover of magazines is because you're white, you motherfuckers. Fucking hell. Fucking absolute madness. And this is the best, absolute fucking best tweet I've seen all year. So that dude last whatever, right? Not being nasty, but I don't like you calling out Whiteys, right? Is here on the gala, right? And you must know Ricky Berwick. Ricky Berwick said smash. Ricky Berwick said would smash. And that is the best tweet of the week. Tweet of the week. Oh, do you know what? That's a thing. Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week. And Ricky Berwick got it. I thought that was amazing. Smash. Well done. Here's people taking the piss. And here's the first advert trailer for Odyssey. With Ariana Ross Phillips as Achilles. So, I need to move on to the Odyssey next, right? I need to move on to the Odyssey next. Because this year, right, there's 3 movies I was excited for this year. 3. There's Disclosure, which is the new Steven Spielberg movie. There is Avengers Doomsday, which is like the week before Christmas. And that is just fucking amazing, right? A proper Avengers movie just before Christmas. My boy will be all into it. He's only 11-year-old. He'd be 12 then, be all into it. I'll just like, oh, it's just like an event. Absolute event to dig it. The other one was Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Now, it's kind of like oh, you know what? We obviously Gladiator and like Troy is good and all that kind of jazz. And there's this new one, The Odyssey. I'm going to put the trailer on of The Odyssey because it does look good. But my God, is there some red flags popping up on this one? There's some proper red flags. Let me just see what happens when I press the full screen. You can still hear us. I'll stick it on. You can't see us, but you can still hear us.
Tell me what you remember.
This looks good, but there's some fucking really big red flags. And the red flags are like the worst red flags ever.
A son.
And then what?
We won the war. Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master.
I'll not play all of it like, for 3 minutes. I'll do it for like another 30 seconds.
I want you to choose me.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know. Like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
So, it does look good, right? It does look good. But there are some proper red flags at play. First is, and I can't believe this is going to be real. It cannot be. It's a multi hundreds of millions movie. And do you know that trans fella who was a lass? Elaine Page. Is that right? Elaine Page? No, that's wrong, that. There's a lass who was really famous for The Sunshine. Oh, I'm so bad at words and names and remembering. There's a lass who was like a young lass turned a fella, where they reckon that he now is going to be Achilles. They reckon that Helena Troy is this black lass, and they reckon that the script has got, I think, like Daddy. Elliot Page was it Elaine Page? Elliot Page is going to be Achilles, who previously played by Brad Pitt. Helena Troy, who's a blonde white lass, totally in drilled into history, right? Is this black lass now because of DEI, and in the script is based off this 2017 version, which had like all like modern vernacular in it, and it's like, oh, please don't, please just give us like a proper epic movie. So I'm not too sure that's going to go. Not too sure. So anyway, the other thing was the hantavirus. And the big thing about the hantavirus isn't even the virus. It's like, fucking hell, that's the cruise ship. Now, I've been on a couple of cruises, right? The cruise ships I were on had swimming pools. At the back of it, there was like a surfing thing you could go on. There was, right at the top, there's a massive 360 bar. So the highest point you could see everywhere around. Like, that was not the type of cruise ship. The type of fucking cruise ship's that. Like, look at that. That's the cruise ship that this hantavirus has grabbed hold of. Like,